Episode 17. No Encore for Kenny Thomas. They called me in just after sunrise, which was inconsiderate because I hadn't even finished my night coffee. The voice on the other end said it plain. Kenny Thomas is dead. Uvas Reservoir. Better bring a notebook and something dry to sit on. Kenny was a friend, not the kind that borrows tools and never returns them, but the kind who books you in a comedy lineup and forgets to tell you it's during the Watsonville Clam Festival, right between the mariachi band and angry ventriloquist. He ran a band called Kenny Thomas and the Southern Baptists. None of them were Southern, none of them were Baptists. They played loud rock. Kenny played it louder. He also booked shows, music, comedy, performance disasters. Jim 2 bombed so bad last time FEMA showed up. Billy Armi, me, forgot all my lines and started doing shadow puppets with a cigarette. Dave Michaels faked a heart attack halfway through his routine just to get out of finishing the lizard joke. It worked, but EMTs still charged him a copay. Kenny didn't judge. He just laughed, handed out beer tickets, and kept the spotlight moving. But something changed at his last show. There was a guy, Johnny, from the Silicon Valley. He talked like an auctioneer being chased by bees. Kenny had to toss him out after he steamrolled the entire opening act with what have might been a conspiracy theory or a recipe for banana bread. No one knows. No one wants to know. And then 2 days later, Kenny turns up floating in Uvas Reservoir. Dead. Face down in the quietest body of water in the Tri-County area. Which was ironic, considering how loud he lived. Now, I've seen a lot of things. A mime riot in Monterey, a guy in Aptos who claimed his lawn was haunted. But Kenny in the reservoir, that hit different. There was no sign of a struggle, no witnesses. Just a soggy backstage pass in his coat pocket, a reel-to-reel tape floating nearby, and a Bible with a Southern Baptist sticker glued inside the cover. Felt staged. I tracked down Johnny. I asked him where he was the night Kenny died. He answered, I think. His mouth moved like a hummingbird in a hailstorm, and I blacked out somewhere between blockchain and quantum oatmeal. I came to with 2 pages of notes and no verbs. Jim 2 alibied out. Said he was home, watching a VHS of his own set and eating a bowl of his famously bad spaghetti. Checked out. Dave was at KSCO recovering from heart trauma, which in his case meant sipping chamomile tea and loudly retelling a lizard joke he still hadn't finished. Then I found the tape. It started blank, just hiss. Then Kenny's voice cut in. Calm, nervous. He was talking about his pirate radio days. Not parrots and peg legs, but unlicensed frequencies, tower swaps and deals and diner booths with guys named Skip and Redundant Carl. Kenny said he had something big. A name. A file. Proof. The tape cut off. So now he's dead. The tape's ruined, and all I've got is a guitar case with a broken latch and a note inside that reads, Encore denied. I still don't know who did it, but someone out there didn't like what Kenny was about to broadcast. And to whoever's listening, whoever you are, this is for you. He rocked too hard. He knew too much. His voice went silent at someone's touch. But truth don't sink, it rides the rain. I accidentally married a traffic cone. Until next time, I'm Detective Billy Armi.